Hi, friends. What are you guys doing here? I was not expecting y'all. Just kidding, friends. All right, so it is your girl Luly here, as always, representing the naked truth. And what do I always bring y'all? The motherfucking naked truth. Yes, auntie. Whoo. So today's video is super important to me. I am coming straight from alllll de Puerto Rico, all right? And I'm super excited to dedicate this video to my cousin Kiara Ortega. She holds the title right now for Miss Rincon Puerto Rico, and if she wins tomorrow, she will be representing Puerto Rico in the Miss Universe pageant, okay, which will be held in Thailand in December. An amazing opportunity. Of course, we're so proud of her. As all of you guys know, it's been super tough in Puerto Rico for the past couple of years. So to be here, to be able to say that I'll be able to see the ceremony, I'll be able to see her crowned because I know she's gonna win, is an amazing feeling. I'm so happy. It's so surreal. And, you know, I really wanted to take a time out to dedicate this video to her and kind of elaborate a little more on what she's doing. So with her, she's never done anything like this before. So she's never walked the runway. She's never done a pageant. She's never done anything like this at all. So to see her be right now ranked #1 out of all the girls that she's competing against, you know, professional girls that have been doing this for years or started when they were super young, is so motivating because, again, she has no experience in this. But yet she carries herself like she's already won. She's already seeing herself at the end of the tunnel with the crown being put upon her head. She's already believing that everything that's on her plate is more valuable than anybody else's. So that brings me to say this, guys. Too many of us nowadays will constantly look at somebody else's plate and constantly be like, how'd they get that? How'd they get there? What'd they do? Why does their plate look better than mine? But did you really take a look at your plate? Because you know what's happening in the meantime while you look at everybody else's? Your food is getting cold. And you have no idea if right in front of you, you have a filet mignon with everything, the works that you want. But you're too focused on somebody else's plate who just might have maybe some part-tarts and some tater tots. So let me tell you, instead of focusing on somebody else's life, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they got there. You don't know the sacrifices they might have had to make, the burdens, the endless nights of crying. You don't know anything. So don't wish their troubles upon you. Don't wish their life to be your own. Instead, take it upon yourself to see internally what your problem is, where you feel like the best way to fulfill your void is to keep looking at other people's plates and taking bits and pieces off theirs. People like that are considered leeches. People like that are considered anchors because you're constantly feeding off other people's energy, but you also want to bring them down. You don't actually have any real intent to help this person or to be positive in this person's life. Instead, like I said, you want to take their energy and you want to bring them down with you. So if you're somebody like that who constantly wants to use people for, you know, the clout or wants to be around somebody because you can't figure out what's your own issue within you, you have a problem that you need to fix, and nobody else can fill that emptiness you feel aside from yourself. So again, instead of sitting here listening to the noise around you or feeding into the people around you who want to bring you down, realize that whatever it is that you want to do is setting your soul on fire for a purpose. If you have a passion, if you have something you want to do, go and do it, because you know what, it's already a no. As of right now, currently, you are not doing what it is that you want to do. So what's the problem with taking that risk? What's the problem with putting yourself out there? But instead, you feed into the negativity. As soon as one person tells you, you sure you want to do that? Next thing you know, you don't know if you want to do that. Somebody tells you, I don't know if that's a good idea. Now all of a sudden, you don't think it's a good idea. Meanwhile, if you had 2 people telling you that's a great idea, you should do that, you're going to do it, right? So forget everybody else and focus on you, because as I said, your food is getting cold and you have no idea what's sitting on your plate because you're constantly looking at somebody else's. Remember, guys, we live in a world where social media right now is taking over. You can make social media be whatever it is that you want it to be. That's why I choose not to lie to you guys or to bring you this facade, and I give you the true me. If I'm crying and I feel some kind of way, I make a video and I post it up there. If I feel like I need to put something up there because I'm going through it too, I speak on it and I elaborate on it. Because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody wishing my life for their own. Because just as much as everybody out there is going through their stuff, I am too. These past couple of years have been the hardest couple of years for me. All right, and for all of you that don't know, yes, the past couple of months were very tough for me, and I've made a video about that. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But the difference with me and a lot of other people is, no matter what people think, people tell me all the time that, you know, why am I doing this? That it's not necessarily out there and everything like that. That's exactly why I'm doing it, because I'm passing on a message, and I know that this is gonna pop off. I know that I'm gonna do something with myself, and I know that I'm someone, and I know that what's on my plate is more valuable than anybody else's. Because at the end of the day, it's mine. It was given to me. What's on there is for me. What's on anybody else's plate is valuable for them because that's for them. It wasn't made for me. And if I have to take longer to get where I gotta be, or if I go there a little faster than somebody else, it doesn't matter. What matters is in the journey and what I take out of it. So again, guys, really realize who's around you, what you're doing with your life, and who you're wasting your energy on, and who you're allowing to bring you down with them. So to any of you, again, who can't stand somebody else doing good, who can't stand somebody else possibly doing something with themselves, you have an issue within you that you need to fix. And that void is always going to feel like that, and you're always going to be a sorry person if you don't get it together. So to any of you guys who needed to hear this, I hope this helped. You know, if you're not necessarily somebody who wants to see somebody else fail, but you're somebody who always constantly doubts what's in front of you, then you really have to take a really hard, long look at yourself in the mirror and realize that only you are what matters within yourself, and then everybody else comes after. And people always say, oh, you know, put people in front of you or whatever, but it can't work like that. As soon as you put somebody in front of you, you're taking time away from yourself. So give yourself that energy, give yourself that credit, move forward, forget everybody else's noise, and shine bright, yo. And that's to anybody who has something that's burning in their soul. And if the burning in your soul is negativity, you need to get it together, man. It's better to love and be loved than it is to hate and be hated. So again, guys, it's the naked truth. I'm bringing this to y'all because I'm so happy and I'm so motivated for my cousin, and I can't wait to just see this tomorrow. And you guys will be posted. I'm going to keep y'all posted on my travels here. And again, share, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you to everybody who's reached out to me since my last video. You guys are literally amazing, man. As I said, y'all keep me going. So thank you so much. I love y'all, man. It's the motherfucking naked truth. Oh, and my Boricuas, one time for the one time stand up one more time. Where, bye. Bye, babies.